The year was 1977. On the island of Tenerife, part of Spain's Canary Islands, a tragedy was about to unfold. Two Boeing 747 jumbo jets, KLM Flight 4805 and Pan Am Flight 1736, collided on the runway. It was and remains the deadliest accident in aviation history. March 27, 1977. Los Rodeos Airport, now Tenerife North Airport, witnessed a disaster that would change the face of aviation. A bomb threat at Gran Canaria Airport forced several flights, including KLM 4805 and Pan Am 1736, to divert to Los Rodeos. This small regional airport was ill-equipped to handle the sudden influx of large aircraft. The diverted flights led to significant congestion on the airport's single runway and taxiway. This unexpected influx of aircraft created a chaotic situation, with planes lined up and waiting for their turn to either take off or find a place to park. The Pan Am 747 was instructed to taxi down the runway and exit at the third taxiway, a maneuver that required precise coordination and timing. However, the dense fog made it difficult for the crew to see the taxiway signs clearly. Meanwhile, the KLM 747 was positioned behind the Pan Am, preparing for its own takeoff. The crew was eager to depart, as they were already delayed and facing strict duty time limitations. Miscommunication and a dense fog that severely limited visibility played crucial roles in the events that followed. The fog was so thick that it was nearly impossible to see more than a few feet ahead, adding to the confusion and stress for both flight crews. The KLM captain, misunderstanding the instructions from air traffic control and believing he had clearance, began his takeoff run. This critical error set the stage for the impending disaster. At the same time, the Pan Am was still on the runway, attempting to locate the correct taxiway exit. The stage was set for a catastrophic collision, with both aircraft on a collision course due to the miscommunication and poor visibility. Section 4. Factors contributing to the disaster. The Tenerife Airport disaster was a result of a chain of unfortunate events and human errors. It wasn't just one mistake, but a series of missteps that led to the tragic accident. The airport was unusually busy that day due to a terrorist incident at another airport, causing many flights to be diverted to Tenerife. The thick fog drastically reduced visibility, making it difficult for the pilots to see each other. This dense fog was a critical factor, as it obscured the view of the runway and the other aircraft, leading to confusion and disorientation among the pilots. Miscommunication between the pilots and the air traffic control tower regarding takeoff clearance was another major factor. The language barrier and the use of non-standard phrases contributed to the misunderstanding. The controllers were also under immense pressure due to the high volume of traffic. The KLM captain's decision to start the takeoff run without explicit clearance further compounded the problem. This premature action was based on a misinterpretation of the instructions, highlighting the critical importance of clear and precise communication in aviation. Section 5. Aftermath and safety improvements. The immediate aftermath of the collision was devastating. The scene was one of utter chaos, with debris scattered across the runway and emergency responders working tirelessly to control the situation. All 248 souls aboard the KLM flight perished, leaving behind grieving families and a community in shock. The loss was immeasurable, and the impact was felt worldwide. On the Pan Am flight, 335 out of 396 passengers lost their lives. The scale of the tragedy was unprecedented, and the rescue efforts were monumental. The rescue efforts were hindered by the fire and the chaotic scene. Firefighters and rescue workers faced immense challenges as they battled flames and navigated through the wreckage to save lives. In the wake of this tragedy, the aviation industry undertook significant steps to prevent similar incidents. Experts from around the world convened to discuss and implement new safety measures. Standard phraseology for air traffic communication was implemented worldwide to avoid misunderstandings. This change aimed to ensure that all pilots and air traffic controllers were on the same page, reducing the risk of miscommunication. Cockpit procedures were reviewed and improved, emphasizing crew resource management. This approach focused on teamwork and communication within the cockpit, ensuring that all crew members could contribute to decision-making processes, where all crew members play a vital role in maintaining safety. The importance of collaboration and mutual support among the flight crew became a cornerstone of modern aviation safety. The Tenerife Airport disaster, though a dark chapter in aviation history, led to crucial advancements in air safety protocols. The lessons learned from this tragedy have been instrumental in shaping the safety standards we have today, forever changing the way we fly. The improvements made in the aftermath of the disaster have made air travel safer for everyone, ensuring that such a tragedy never happens again.